Hello, y'all. What y'all doing? Y'all can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. What's going on, Ruby? Miss Ruby, Miss Ruby. I see Molly, but I don't know if she's in here because I think that was been on there for a little bit. I'm gonna give it a few minutes here. How you been doing, Miss Ruby? I'm doing all right. Um, I guess been doing better. I guess I could say. Uh, I've had some. We've had. Well, we've had some things go down. Had some things happen. Uh, let's see. Her mom is in the hospital right now, and Julia's there with her at the moment for the night, and uh, she's not doing too well. She has a couple things wrong with her. How you been? And coping, and yeah, that's yeah. Um, it's been a while. I hadn't been on. I know I hadn't been on here in a long time. Um, yeah, thank you. Uh, they tried to. I haven't been on here in a while, and the reason being is that I don't know if I've even told y'all, but cause I don't know if I can't remember if I said anything on the last video that I did. I know that it had happened. I can't remember if I said anything on the video though, but they took a couple of my videos down and told me I couldn't say certain shit, and that that's why I haven't been on. That's a big reason I haven't been on here in a while. Uh, you know you're not gonna tell me what I can and can't say. Uh, fuck all that. Well, I think of you too. We think of you too. I can't. Well, I speak for Julie, but yeah, we think of you too, and we think. Well, we man, we loved coming on here until they did, or I did, especially me. I had more time, to get on here and stuff. Julie just don't like, being on camera too much. So that's probably, that's why you don't see her as much. But she will get on from time to time, and uh, yeah, I don't like. Well, I don't want to be told, what I can say and what I can't, especially what it was over. And if it would have been over some foul mouth shit or something, I would have been like, that's cool. But uh, hello, Mary. But it wasn't over anything like that. It was over me speaking on someone, and I don't like to be. I'm not gonna be told what I can and can't say, especially when they stick their fucking self out there in the whole world to see them and watch them. You know what I mean? And they're doing it right in front of the world. they're standing on, a world theater doing it. And you gonna tell me what you know, I was just saying what everybody already knew. I mean, so, but I guess I'm not allowed to talk about it. She's not good. She's not doing good, Mary. She's in the hospital right now. Um, Julie's there too. That's what I was telling Miss Ruby. Um, no, absolutely not. They don't want any truth. They don't want anything. No, and well, it. They want their truth. They don't want your truth. Um, uh, and I knew they were like that, but I mean, for the little bit I did say, I mean, it wasn't something. They actually yanked my videos and then gave me a fucking warning and told me if I did it again, they'd take me down. They'd take my channel off. So I hadn't been on here in a while. I'm not gonna say to make them a bunch of money, and and I ain't maybe not be a bunch of money, but still, I mean, if you're getting views, then you're fattening their pocket, and you're gonna tell me I can't say shit, I can't say what I want to say about certain things. If you're on the world stage and I say something about you, it's there. I mean, the whole world's seeing it, so uh, just because I say something and call you on it. Oh yeah, it's you don't have we don't have freedom of speech anymore. I don't we really never have, but we've damn sure had it a lot better than what it is now. Now it's just it's going out the friggin' window. Oh yeah, and done nothing wrong at all, and just lame. Yeah, yeah. The world is fucking crazy right now, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is fucking crazy. Um, as well, that's kind of like I was the other day when I set this up. I was trying to think of what I could put down in the where you describes your video and what it's going to be about. And you know, I was going to call it something else, and I had two cousins here a while back that committed suicide, and this just happened. And uh, and I was going to talk about some things on suicide and how well you actually know somebody, and I do these. I mean, I grew up with them, and they were like more like brothers than they were cousins. And um, they did it a week apart, and it. I started thinking, like, wow, these two men, I would have never thought this, ever. I mean, if you'd have known them, you'd have never thought it. And my thinking was, I was thinking that when I was uh, putting what this was about, describing this video or whatever, I put what I put. I didn't do the suicide thing. I mean, I just, the world's going through enough shit. It don't, I don't like to talk. I don't care too much about talking about it too much. But I thought, if they did that, how many more, of all the shit that's going on in the world, and I got to looking at statistics on it. And suicide is the 11th cause of death, the 11th highest cause of death in the United States. And I didn't get to check on worldwide because we don't have certain countries that like China and stuff. We would never we can't have their information, so you wouldn't get a very good statistic on it. But and then I thought, if these guys did it though, and I thought how bad it must have been because I know them real well, and I was like, the world is fucked up for these guys that took themselves out, and how bad it really is. And I got to looking at it, and like last year alone, it was like 50,000 people in the United States that killed themselves or committed suicide, and uh, it just blew my mind. And because I would have never thought those two would have did it. Uh, they were, they both had kids, and you know, and I I knew more on the one. I hadn't seen them in a while, and I knew kind of the what was going on with the one, but I didn't know what was going on with the other. And then I talked to my other cousin, and uh, he started telling me kind of what had happened with my uh, the one I had, or the other one, and I was like, I'm like, man, even if that's still not all that, that's not bad enough to be taking yourself out. We're not here long enough for all that shit to be taking yourself out. And the sad thing with him was his dad found him, and that was heartbreaking. Uh, his yeah, it's crazy, but uh, then it got me thinking. I'm like, so they did this. And this is kind of what I was trying to get to a minute ago, and I lost train of thought. But so that's kind of why I said, are we living in the last days? And I was talking about this the other day, and I was like, are we really living in the last days? I know it's been said many, many times, but are we though really living in the last days? Is the Bible really being, is Revelations really playing out before our eyes? And it damn sure does look like it. And I don't know how many of y'all, believe in the Bible or whatnot, but I do. I stand firm on it. And I don't rightly, I don't rightly believe it. I guess the way that the way like the New Testament and the Old Testament are, like, I think there's more to it than what I think there's more to the Bible than what that is. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot more to it. Some that a lot that we haven't seen. And but it's almost like, right, and Miss Ruby and that's, I thought about it, and it's like, is this like something like, if I thought about them too, and I would have never thought they would have did something like that. But is that something that's happening, like with all these people that's doing that? Is that just another thing that adds to this end of days? I mean, is that something that plays out with this end of days and things? Is that because it's up until they did this, I had one more cousin that had committed suicide years ago, and I know why he did it. I mean, it wouldn't like, his deal was, it was bad, but these two didn't really have that bad of a deal. And I'm thinking, well, if the end of days, and it talks about, God taking his people, and then everybody else, and I'm sitting here thinking, and it says like in the Bible, it's like you ain't supposed to commit suicide. Like you go to hell. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that or not, So because I mean, if a person's in so like severe pain, like, I come to find out that my one cousin, he was in some severe pain, that he had caught from smoking. He had caught some disease from smoking, and I don't know what it was. I still haven't got the name of it, but it had done something to him to where he hurt all the time, and like literally it was going to render him like his arms and legs useless. And but it was a whole slew of shit, but but that was like one of them. Yeah, that's what, Mr. Rubin, that's what I thought. I if you was in severe pain, and you like literally so bad that you could not, handle it, what else choice would you have, right? But right. And I gotta get off this suicide shit. I don't like talking about it. But anyway, uh, but it just got me thinking about the Bible a lot, and that's kind of why I talk about everything. But yeah, and I think that too, Miss Ruby. I do. It's and it may be just a different kind of pain, than the bodily pain, but still. Uh, but how's everybody been? I don't even know who's on here. I know Miss Ruby's on here. I know Mary's on here. I've seen a couple of names I know, but everybody's been coming and kind of in and out. So I didn't think they were judged either, Miss Ruby. Um, and my uncle died yesterday, so that just kind of added to it. Um, I came home from work and well, the day before. I meant not yesterday, but the day before. And I came home from work, and my cousin had one of my cousins had left me a message uh, on my messenger, and told me, and that's the way it's kind of been for the last little while, anyway. And that's not why I've not been on though. After they try to tell me what I could and could not say, I just kind of took a break. I ain't fucking. I didn't mean to do it. I don't do it to y'all, but because I love coming on here and chit chatting with y'all. But uh, I mean, they're not gonna tell me what I can and can't say. That's crazy. Uh, if it ain't what they want to hear, then fucking, uh, it's like fuck everybody. It's like fuck you. You know what I mean? You're gonna like follow by this, or you ain't gonna be on our platform. And hell, they'll probably get at me for just saying what I'm saying now. And the thing is, I would have been all right with it. If somebody would have reported it, but they did it. It wouldn't nobody reported me or nothing. They did it. So that's why I haven't been on. That's like the biggest reason. And I don't know if I told y'all before or not. The last time I was on here, uh, I just repeat in case none of y'all heard why I hadn't been on in a while. Uh, and it wasn't even nothing really bad. It was just, and they yanked two of my videos for it. So, you know, uh, I've had fun since I've done this with it, and no, I have not been camping yet. Actually, I've not had much time to between all the stuff that's been going on and um, and working and everything, and me and Julie taking care of her mom and everything. I just not had a whole lot of time for much of nothing, and I will do it. I haven't even talked to him in a while. Uh, I guess where I stopped for a while, and what's going on, Molly? And uh, it's just kind of been slow about getting there, but I have been in Hawkins County though. Uh, actually, I mean that's where I'm working at right now is Hawkins County, and actually in the mountains too. Uh, I seen there's all kinds of shit going on. You know what I mean? The whole world's like in fucking chaos right now. It's fucked up. Ain't no shit either. Uh, fucking world drying up. Fucking World War about to break off. It seems like every day that they're talking about that shit. Uh, and it goes on and on. It's a long list. Um, but I'm actually not too far from there either. where we're working at. It's not all that far. About, it's just a few minutes drive from there, actually. I would like to get it done eventually. I would, we would probably, it would probably have to be done. I don't know. I wouldn't if I'd want to do it like in the wintertime or not, but I mean, I'd be game for it, but I hadn't even talked to him in a while. So, like I said, I hadn't talked to him in a while to, to even set it up to go. But where everything's been happening, I just hadn't had no time. And I mean, because for me to go out of here and leave Julie to do this by herself, I couldn't do that. And oh God, man, yes, hell yeah. And it seems like every time you like get on here, that's all you really can fucking talk about. I mean, I don't know. I have never seen the world this fucked up, and it is. And the world, it's always been a fucking mess, but it's a fucking it's a shit of a mess right now. We could you got a bunch of stupid people that think they know, and they don't know shit. All they're after is money, 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 and greed, 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 isn't it? Yeah. What are you gonna have if you blow the motherfucker out of hell? I've been seeing this thing where they're talking about this polar shift shit. You seen this stuff where they've been talking about it? Where the Earth is like what is it? It's like the Earth ever so often has flipped and shit. Yeah, people are fucking going with it. Yeah, that's the fucked up thing about it, Miss Ruby. That's exactly right. They're fucking going for it. People are fucking actually letting these motherfuckers run all over us. When is people gonna wake up and just say, fuck it, we've had enough? I mean, really. It's the craziest fucking shit, man. When has anybody... I've never trusted the government. You know what I mean? Never. So, but this like, I don't know. It's like they give them what they want, and they just eat it up. You know? They don't know, do they? I mean, they're just blinded by it. Hell, they've told so many lies for so long, and they just, well, it's like Hitler said, you just keep telling a lie, and eventually everybody just believes it. You know what I mean? And you just keep telling a lie, making it bigger, and everybody believes it, eats it up. So when they ain't got no rights, I guess they'll, I had never. It's just everything anymore. I mean, you can't say shit, or you're not supposed to. I'm going to say it anyway. I don't give a fuck. But they're gonna tell me what I can and can't say, and then they ain't gonna tell me what I can't do either, because I'll do whatever the fuck I please. And I don't need no politician telling me shit. They need to. Every one of them need to check themselves. They don't have I'll stand over here and they can stand over there. I'll be good with that. But I don't know when everybody has enough, maybe. I don't know. I think people are waking up a little bit, but hell, I think it's way too late, to be honest, It's just hell. If you would like on one of these channels, if you really just want to run a channel, you know what? They have got enough bad shit because that's all you ever see is just bad shit. Okay, there's enough bad shit every day for me to just sit and run a fucking channel being bad shit. I could just call the channel bad shit and I would get fucking millions of views just putting bad shit on here, you know. I'm not shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean. It's fucked up like that. Yeah, because it don't look like we yeah, it don't look like we're going to, that's for sure. Uh I don't know what would ever make anybody hate each other so damn much that you'd want to use a nuclear weapon. You know what I mean? Yeah, we going backwards. Yeah, yeah. We going backwards fast too. We going back in fucking time. We ain't going forward. That's it. That's exactly right. Uh, uh, yeah, he's supposed to be looking to the future, not the past. But it's like I think with a lot of them, it's not even. I don't even think they do it intentional. I think it's just been going so long. We've lived so long on a lie, on all lies really, and just the bullshit. And that's just the way everybody's programmed. The only ones that I guess aren't programmed is the so-called puppet masters. So, you know, that's right. Get rid of the governments and you have peace. They've been trying to push that fucking one world agenda for a long time. A lot of people, man, it just kills me if people think that shit's fake. Well, what do you think they're up to? That's exactly what they're up to. One world order. All the people under one government. That's so they can put better control on your ass. And that's exactly what it is. So you can't fight. You don't have a country to stand up against another country. It wouldn't be that way. It would be ruled by one damn government. It'd be just like being enslaved. I mean, it's basically being enslaved, all it's been. And we're just about that now. See, it's just like, see, I'm talking about this right now, and this wasn't too far off of what was on some of those videos that they took down, and they told me I couldn't say that shit. That's they don't take me, yeah, fuck me. Sorry for the mouth, but you know, I kind of feel out of place on here talking right now. I don't know. I hadn't been on here in a while, so just bear with me with it. I'll get it rolling if I can here in a minute. Some have changed, so don't lose faith yet. We cannot. Oh no, I don't plan. No, Miss Ruby, I don't plan on doing. No, I don't plan on doing all that. No, I won't be. Yeah, I hope they do. I hope everybody does wake up before it's too late. It just, you know, in a society that we live in today, as modern as it is, there's no way in fucking hell we ought to be talking about nuclear weapons, using them on anybody. And here you got fucking idiots doing just that. What kind of outcome do they think is going to happen? It ain't going to be a good outcome for anybody. Nowhere. No country, nothing. It won't be any good outcome. Nobody will win. My stuff on Rumble because of Rumble. I don't know Rumble. See, that's how I haven't been on here in a while. I haven't even been on YouTube. I don't even get on. I haven't been on YouTube either. After I have not since they tried to shut me, tell me I couldn't say certain shit. That ain't really what like fucking pissed me off. It's that they did it, not fucking somebody. They ain't nobody like I was telling them. They didn't know, or before you came in, I think, well, they ain't nobody told them They ain't nobody, you know, like turned me or, you know, struck me or nothing. They fucking YouTube did it and told me I wasn't allowed to say it. And I wasn't allowed to say certain things. And if I did it again, they were going to take my channel down. And that's why I haven't been on a good long time. Well, you don't see me. I'm here, though. I can turn my camera on. Howdy, howdy. But, what I said wasn't even all that bad. It was just, I mean, it wasn't, and none of it. I mean, because it was several things. It wasn't just one thing, but it was several. But I would, like I told them earlier, I would have understood if it would have been over some simple shit like, you know, cursing or some bullshit like that. But it wasn't that. It was over shit that's on the world stage. I mean, motherfuckers are saying it. So, you know, you're right. I ain't talked to you in a minute, dude. Where you been? That's why they avoid. Yeah, right. Bad. Yes, we miss your face. Yeah, you miss my face. Yeah, I miss this ugly mug too. Um, no, me neither. I won't stop telling it either, but you know, um, I wouldn't gonna. I mean, I really wasn't gonna come back. I don't know. I didn't really want to even do, you know, like do fucking get on here too much anymore. Or I haven't wanted to get on here much. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't been on. Uh, the biggest reason anyway. But we stay busy. I mean, I mean, it's like busy around the clock, so I don't have a whole fucking bunch of time to do stuff. But still, uh, them throwing a fucking wrench in it didn't help. I mean, that just kind of made me mad. So, but I've been like thinking about going over trying or maybe trying another platform or something, but I ain't always on the one thing. So, you know, I don't know. I could have understood if, you know, it would have been over some foul mouth shit or you know, me on here fucking bashing fucking, you know, somebody for shit or something, but it wasn't over no bullshit like that. It was actually over some fucking bullshit. Uh, I think all y'all were on it because one of them was alive and wasn't even a video. It was a live that was done, and they took that down. Um, but oh well, fuck them. Yeah, right. Just call alive. Hello from Philadelphia. Hello, Dolly. Hello. Let's see, moment. Back it up here. Back it up. Boy, UFOs have sure been in the fucking news a lot lately, haven't they? You know what I mean? Discord. um, um, yeah, I know, Pine Mountain. I know it's been a minute. I was telling them why it's been a minute a little bit ago, and actually, it's been a several things. It wasn't just one thing. It's been on several things. Now, usually I just take a fucking break to be taking a break, but you know, not be on here. But I ain't off here for like fucking a long time. But uh, all kinds of shit's happened over the last little bit, and uh, I guess that just added to. I'm here by myself tonight, though. Julie's at the hospital with her mama, and I'm here by myself watching scary movies. Or me and the puppy. Uh, and he's asleep. So, well, he ain't a puppy no more, but he's still a puppy. So, because if he wasn't asleep, you'd be hearing that little. No shit, you not. He is. He is very verbal. That little dog is verbal. Uh, he does not hush, and he tries to talk like a damn human. And we got him. He didn't have a whole lot of hair. He was, he's Pomeranian, but his ears are not them pointed fucking ears. He don't have the pointy ones. He has the little floppy ones. They just hang down. I mean, it's cool as hell. Uh, he I would have never thought they were that smart. And he can do it all. He can fetch. He can sit, roll over. He can. I'll tell you what he does when you give him a treat. He will dance for his treat. I shit you not. He will. He will. Yeah, it's fucking crazy shit. Uh, Smart, very smart, and a smart ass. But he's missing his mama at the moment, and she probably be home tomorrow afternoon. But The Exorcist might be good. You know what I'm watching? I'm watching Witchmaster. Wishmaster's always been good. I'm gonna watch them all three, and I think there's only it's the only three. I'm pretty sure there's only three. Uh, yeah, yeah, yes, he does. That's what he does, Ruby. He does all that shit. Yeah, he does his little dance for his treat. Yeah, it's fucking crazy shit. Uh, you can tell him to go get. You can say, uh, you can be like, go get you. Where's it? Like we got his toys named. He's got like 100 of them, and you'd be like, go get Mr. Squiggers. Mr. Squiggers is his favorite. Mr. Squiggers is a fucking is a little dog that's rubber that squeaks, and I call him Mr. Squiggers. And you'd be like, go get Mr. Squiggers, and he'll go get Mr. fucking Squiggers. Yeah, or you can be like, go get Cow Cow. That's what Julie calls his little fucking squeaking cow, Cow Cow, and you go get that fucking cow and bring it back. Not any other toy, just that fucking cow. You know, yeah, this is crazy shit. And he's only fuck. Uh, we had him like 7 months, 7.5 months, 7.5 months old. He's smart as I'm over. S. Hagen, how you doing? Uh, yeah, it just blew my mind how fucking smart they are. I would have never thought. And I see Julie had uh, a Chorky when I met her, and she had him for years. While we've been together for 10 years, and she had him up until a couple years ago, and he got killed. He was fucking super fucking smart dog. I didn't think they would be a smart, or a dog that could equal that dog. That dog was just like a fucking little human. But this one right here is just fucking super intelligent. And I'm talking about he loves me too, but he is all about some fucking Julie. You do. Oh my god, you just don't know how. Oh my god, he's fucking damn. He will eat your ass up over her. It's crazy. And I didn't think they could bite that hard, but damn, he can bite. How you been, S. Hagen? Yes, yeah, they are awesome. I was gonna watch Cabin Fever, man, but fucking, I started watching part two of it. I didn't want to watch part one because I've seen that motherfucker like a million times, but I started watching part two, and I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to watch this. Just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't get into that. But they are good. Don't get me wrong, but I just couldn't get into it. It's taking me a minute to get back into this, y'all. Y'all just have to bear with me. You know what I mean? Uh, with the shit with my cousins, man. That's been on my mind, and I just, it's blown my mind. I don't know. It's, you know, I hate it. I hate it more from the one than the other. I mean, I hate it for both, but the one how it happened, it was fucked up. Um, that's been on my mind. It's just kind of fucked with me a little bit. Um, hell, I was about lost them all, but not to that, but from other shit. Um, how to wait a minute, hold up, man. I'm sure he was blessing. Yeah, they used to say, hey, I swear, Mister, I laugh all the fucking time at that little fucker. He's fucking hilarious. He is hilarious. I swear he is. Um, I heard no. Yeah, Don Wells. Yeah, Don Wells. Lord Jesus, God Almighty, man. Uh, damn. I they uh they don't get the spotlight too much. They ain't been getting the spotlight too much, and I heard, and uh I guess he started talking again or something, didn't he? And I hadn't heard much about it. I know Julie's been keeping up with it, but I hadn't kept up with it. I hadn't where I'm just being in another fucking world, I guess, but sort of. Well, you know what? I would rather have probably a big dog, but as far as kids being around, I don't trust. I mean, I really don't fully trust big dog. And I mean, I ain't saying I know the chances of a good dog actually hurting a child is slim, but if it did, man, I just don't. And around here, I mean, there is no little kids, but I don't like them for that fact. And I guess it's just because a lot of pit bulls and shit like that. Where I don't know it. Julie won't have one at all, so I've gotten used to the little dogs, and I like the little dogs. And actually, they're just they're if big dogs had their fucking mentality, especially like this little shit and like fucking them chihuahuas and shit, we'd be in some fucking trouble. Because these dogs have some fucked up mentality. They're mean. They can be very mean. And they are protected, very protected. And they're not big enough for nothing really, but hey, you know what? All I got to hear is that bark. And if I hear that dog bark, that's something outside. And he's becoming a good watchdog. So at first he was real. He's just bar 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 every little thing he hears, but now he's starting to get the sounds, and by God they let you know. So that's all he's got to do is wake me up. Then everything will be all right. I promise you. Uh, he can fit your head in his mouth. What? That Pyrenees? Is that? Jesus Christ. My cat is cute. Acts like a toddler. Yeah, I swear. God Almighty. Damn, that's a big dog. Uh, and I know a lot of big dogs are good with kids, but I just ain't never had them. Well, there's a reason I ain't had animals my whole life. But Julie's always had dogs or cat. Well, she likes dogs. Well, there's some cats out here too, but they're wild cats, and I guess her dad he kind of tamed them or something. So I mean they kind of like he fed them, and they kind of got to him, and now Julie they just love Julie. So I mean now she takes care of them. So, but they actually were wild cats, and he took care of them, I guess, and now she does it like I said. But her little dog, or our little dog, I should say, that's you don't touch that. That little dog. Shit, that's her world right there. She is all about that little Oh Lord, he tries to root me out of bed and everything else. Oh God, I'll kill him sometime. Yeah, and they are pits are good, and that's true, and they are really good dogs. And I've been around a lot of them. I mean, I grew up around them and stuff. My cousins, you know, they bred them and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel that I don't know. It's just my own thing with them. I don't. That's. Uh, have you seen those? What are they called? Dude showed it to me the other day. They're like pocket pits or something. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I can't think of the damn name of them. They're like miniature pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to think of pocket pit. I don't know what the hell they're exactly called. But man, these things are like buffed up, like small versions of pit bulls. You know what I mean? They're bred though; they're not full pit. They're a breed between pit and well, actually like several breeds. Uh, these things cost like damn $5,000. But damn, I wish I could think of the name of them. Let me look this up. Pocket. Let me see. Give me one sec. I'm gonna let's see if I know one of y'all have to know what I'm talking about. They sure got attitude and little dog syndrome, but great. Yeah, yeah, little dog syndrome. That's what Julie says. Little dog syndrome. That's what she said. Little dog syndrome. That's what she calls it. Little dog syndrome. Yeah. They uh they try to make up for that little shit, don't they? They're little shit. Pocket. Pocket. What the fuck is it called? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. That's what they are, pocket pits. Men pin? No, not a men pin. These are pot. Just check them out. They're like miniature pit bulls. Uh, hold on, I'll get a picture up on this thing. Hold on a minute. And when I say they're beefed up, oh my god, they're just like jacked up, like fucking, man pin. Okay, hold on, man. This is one of them right here. That's one of them right. Let's see if you can see this. Oh man. And right there is one of them. Look how jacked up that thing is. This is a little bitty dog too. This ain't no great big dog. This is a little bitty dog. They're like half the size of what a pit bull is. And probably no, actually probably a little bit smaller than that. Just a hair bit smaller than that. So they are, and that one's a small one to what I've seen. Some of them have like fucking heads. It's like you wouldn't even. It blew my mind. He showed me this the other day. I'm trying to find one of them. Oh man, there's some of them so fucking pretty. God, they like their colors. Hold on, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this. Look how jacked up that thing. God, you see that? That's crazy, isn't it? And these are little bitty dogs. They're just, they're not, I'm, I need to see it. Well, I'll help. I can't remember the breeds that they're mixed with, but it's American Pit and the American Pit and some. Hell, we had it. We looked it up the other day, and I can't think. I ain't about to look it up though. Y'all check it out. They're pocket pits, is what they are. Check it out. These things are expensive too. They're really expensive. Bad breeding. Bad breeding. Yeah. Ugly. You think they're ugly? Come on now, Mary. No. Yeah, look at them. You see them things, man? They're jacked up like, well, would not allow me to have a dog. Yeah. That dog looks like it just go out and whoop the whole fucking neighborhood, don't it? You see how beefed up like that? Don't like bodybuilders or dog. Yeah. Look like he's all jacked up on steroids, don't it? I swear though, I seen them, man. They got fucking heads like, and they have fucking. I mean, they make goddamn. Oh, sorry, Lord, but they make pit bulls look, just hell. They make them look weak. They look like they make the real breeds look weak. These dogs are all jacked up. So, is it an XL bully? XL bully terrier and the Patterdale Terrier. Yes, that's it. Yep, Miss Molly, that's it. The Patterdale Terrier, yeah, and American Pit. Yep, American Pit Bull Terrier, yeah. Overcompensating, yeah, right, right. Yeah, damn right. Uh, some more of that. Yeah, never mind. I ain't gonna get into that. Hell no, I ain't gonna say it. But name him Royd. Royd. Yeah, for real. Think about that. Think about that. 11 to 22 pounds. Y'all see this? What Molly's saying on here? About 12 to 16 inches tall, weighing between 11 and 22 pounds. Do you see the muscles on them damn little dogs? And they're just small. Let me think about that, y'all. Think about that. That thing looks like it's been hanging out with, like a fucking pro athletes on steroids, you know what I mean? Something, bench pressing, you know what I'm saying? Getting down with the steroids badly. It's blown my mind. Some of them are real pretty. Don't get me wrong. There's some of them real pretty. They ain't totally jacked up like that. And then some of them look like they've had them out, dragging tires down the road. Hell, look like they've been dragging like Tonka dump truck tires down the road. Have them pulling tractors. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's crazy though. Yeah, that 12 to 16 inches. That's blood. Think about that. That is a fucking foot, and just in 16 inches. Think about that. Just to be that fucking look like they got fucking heads like yeah, like a regular pit bull. So, and you think about a pit bull. What is like a regular pit bull? Say what? Roughly like what? Maybe 70 pounds, 75 pounds. 2.5, 3 foot tall. Or maybe a little taller. Well, about 3 foot tall on its all fours, and Tonka tires. Yeah, yeah. Little bitty dog. Looks like it just go out and just you like that. It's like the bully, like the bully of the pound. You know what I mean? You go in there, you're looking for like pit bulls to be running the show, and you go in there and there's a little 12-inch dog, 12-inch high, weigh 11 pounds, all beefed up. Smacking poodles around and shit. Yeah. But anyway, but they are pretty, and some of them have got some. They've got killer, just fucking. Their markings are just fucking killer. That's what got us on the whole subject of them anyway. Was I think it was a Brindle Pit or something like that, and the one's got the stripes. And what you got to talking about? And he's like, check these out. And I looked at it and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah, but they're just like this big, I was like, So, where you been, Justin? You been around, flying around a UFO? I've seen a lot of people. Y'all hit that like button too, please, if you don't care. I'm gonna try to get back into doing these videos. I'm gonna try to do some more. I'm gonna try to do a lot of live if I can. Well, if I don't get my video yanked down tonight or tomorrow or whenever, for saying anything about the government, you know what I mean? Because that's why I got took. That's why them other two got took down. So I said something about the government. but you ain't allowed to say that. Waiting for your email reply. So I ain't got no email from you. It's not showing if I did. But I mean to tell you that if anybody sends me, if anybody has sent me emails and y'all waiting on me to reply, I don't know what the fuck's been wrong with my email. I don't know if I'm going to have to like take it down and re-put it back in or re-put it back on, go back through it or whatever. But something has been fucked up with it for a long time. Like y'all, okay, so say one of y'all send me an email, right? I may not get that motherfucker for a week. It'll tell me I've got an incoming email or something or whatever, but I don't get it for like a week. And it's been like that for a while. It's fucked up like that. So, but like if I'm on there, like if I'm on it, if I'm using it, it'll be instant. Like I can send you one and then you can send me one right back, like a damn text message. But if I'm not using my emails, if I'm not on them, or if I'm not in there doing anything, then I don't know what's wrong with it. Mad Vlad, I'm in. What's Mad Vlad in my yard? He only has a few bills. Let me know. Part 2 of what he hears is scary. Oh, Mad Vlad. Okay. Wait. Okay. So we're talking about cryptids. Name one chicken hawk. Yeah. Yeah, Breno. I think I said Breno. I think I said Breno. I think it is Brendel. Oh man, you think the government would be used to being bad man? No. Well, they probably are, but undoubtedly, yeah, I'm not allowed to say it anyway. On here anyway. Skinwalker, shake. Scrappy. Yeah. I've been actually watching, since you're talking about skinwalkers and stuff, I've actually been watching I've been watching some stuff on skinwalkers and the rake. Well, I guess they're all skinwalkers. I guess some people, Native Americans call that, but I don't know. I don't want to get on it, but maybe I just I don't know. I think Julie was saying something about it the other day. It's like she said, maybe why people are starting to see these things. Maybe it's where the world is getting worse and worse, and the world's kind of falling into fucking chaos. Maybe that's why a lot more people are seeing these things, and that's probably true, somewhat. But I've been watching movies on it. I was trying to think of the one that I was sent here a while back. One you guys sent, or my one buddy on here, he sent it to me, and it was the dude with Doll Man, and it's like four or five people telling stories on it, and they had the Land Between the Lakes, and so I don't know. It was pretty good. So I watched it, and after I watched it, I was actually I thought about doing a video on what I watched and to add more detail on what they were talking about, and I didn't. I was trying to think of it. I'll have to get it and put it in the description or something, and so y'all can watch it. But it was actually pretty good. He sent me 2 videos, and one was on Sasquatch, and I didn't really believe it. It didn't. It showed. It showed one. I mean, it showed what was supposed to be one, but I think it was just somebody, and they were, you know, I mean, it looked really good, but it didn't. The guys, the only thing that really fucked the video up is the reaction of the guys. If you'd have seen something like that fucking shit out in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the fucking mountain, you wouldn't be trying to chase that fucking thing down. You'd be trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. And these guys were like, "Oh, look, it's a crash," you know. And I'm like, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute." And I mean, they really did. What they did is I think they really overacted. And if they'd have just, you know, been like, "Oh, fuck this shit, let's shoot this fucking thing or whatever," I'd have been like, "Okay." But no, that wasn't it. They was. That one was I mean, that was that. Hell, I think I've got that one confused with something. I think Molly sent that one to me. Maybe you sent that one to me, Molly. That one was I didn't find that one realistic. It's been a while though since you sent that to me, I believe. But you sent, I think I've got a bunch. I don't know what all I've got on there. I'm actually gonna have to go through my damn emails. I've got a bunch, and I haven't. Like Justin, you said you sent me one. I don't have it. It's I just actually came out of my emails and there wasn't nothing in there. No, I didn't know you sent me one a few weeks ago, Moss. You questioned it, but yes, it all, man. You were on right. Hey, I will get some. I will get up there and get some fucking shit videoed on it. I'm actually not far from there now. I'm right down the road from it. Uh, I don't know. I've got one. I've got one from you, and I know. I think that was the one I was just talking about, and I thought. I thought Clan sent that to me, but I don't. I think it was you that sent me the one that I was talking about. But if you're talking about another one, then no, I don't have it. Because I know you sent me some a while back, and I've watched every one of them. Now, the one was really good, but the one I was just talking about, I didn't really find too. You know, I didn't. It was, I don't know, they overacted in it to me. I don't know, but it might not have been you that sent it. It might have been Clan that sent that, so I don't know. Did you? Yeah, I did email you back a while back, or here not too long ago. It was about a friend of mine, and all that seems. I mean, what though? Was it the same video? I think the video I'm talking about, is it? Because if I ain't trying to offend you if I did, but but still, I thought they overacted, but maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm just fucking tripping. So hell, I don't know. But I don't think I think it's a different video, because let's see, I'll just have to go back and look at them. Now I know that one's still on there, but I don't know if it was you that sent me that one. But it may have been, it may not have been, because Clan, he sent me a bunch of stuff too, and well, I've actually got a bunch of stuff in there that I need to look through, but it may not have been either one of y'all sent it. It might have been somebody else, but I watch them like if they come from you, and I watch them if they come from Clan, and I watch Justin's. Anybody that sends me that stuff like that I talk to on here, I watch it. Now, I don't know if that's the video you sent, but still, I don't know if it was you that sent that video. I mean, and I wasn't bashing it by no means. It's just my own opinion about it, and I thought it was kind of funny, but but I think I've got like 2 or 3 videos on there from you, and I know I've had several from Clan on there, so. And I know there's a whole bunch more on there that has been sent by other people that I haven't looked at, and y'all's I have, or at least some of them that I know of, the ones that I've seen. But there's obviously some on there that I haven't seen, because I've got a damn inbox that's full. I mean, like fucking full, but it's not full to the extent that you can't send nothing and it won't come right back to me. That's what I was saying. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my email. Like if I'm on there talking to you, you'll get it back and forth like that. But if I ain't on it, I won't get it for a week. And if I get it at all, Like Justin said, he sent me one, and I don't have it. I done one looked, and I don't have it. Yeah, you haven't seen a video for a long time. Well, that ain't your video then. In Iraq and also. Oh, so yeah. Hey, y'all know how I feel about that shit, Miss Ruby. You already know. I mean, all I'll say is they some shit out there. We'll say it that way. We put it that way. They get some shit out there, and it's shit that we know nothing really about. That's all I will say. There's folks that hear noises in the woods in Kentucky. They think it's Bigfoot. There's actually a lot of shit on there right now. I mean, there's a lot of people putting out a lot of stuff right now on Dogman, and I haven't got a chance to see much of it, but I've seen a lot. They've been putting out a lot about Dogman. Hell, every time you turn around now, you hear something about, because you know Dogman is the most like sought. It's the most seen creature. It's more seen than Bigfoot ever. I mean, it's like went far beyond Bigfoot, but nobody ever talked about it up until the last several years. Like, I won't say the last like there's more coming out now than there ever has been. But if you go and see what I've seen, like reading about it and stuff, it has been like people have more come out about talking about Bigfoot, but there has been more encounters with the Dogman creature. And I mean, like a hell of a lot more. I mean, they have got like a board that just shows where the damn, where all the sightings that are starting to pop up, and they're just fucking everywhere. People have gotten more comfortable talking about it, and nobody talked about it before. You know, like with Bigfoot, there were a lot of people talking about Bigfoot, but there wasn't a lot of people talking about Bigfoot. But the people that are starting to come out and talking about these encounters that they've had are starting to come out more talking about fucking Dogman than Bigfoot. But they all will agree they're both out there. But nobody can say, well, are they buddies or, you know, that kind of shit. But, you know, I'm here to tell you the one's out there. I don't know about the other, but I know the damn one's out there, and I don't know what it is, but it's out there. Why? I have no idea. I'm only making, you don't know how, you all know what I feel about it. Yeah, you're talking more without shame because there's people are more acceptance. There's more acceptance to it now than what there was years ago. You said you got bashed for talking about shit like that. Me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care. You can call me whatever. I don't give a damn. If you don't like me, fuck you. Go on somewhere, you know. Just stay out of my circle. You know. If you're into that thing, you know what I mean? Like I've said it many times on here, I've never been into it, but I got into it. And I got into it because we seen something that was way out of the fucking ordinary and I still can't explain it. And yeah, I think about it all the time. I mean, hell, it stays on my mind. I mean, I'm sitting here. It's like one of those conspiracy theories, you know, you're trying to link it all up. You're like, okay, so it's a part of the Bible. It's part of Egypt. It's part of the Mayans, you know, blah, blah, blah. You're trying to find where it fits. You know what I mean? And you'll keep that, you'll run it in your head and you'll be like, we seen this thing and it stays with you. I guess everybody that does, you know, I guess they say the same thing. Maybe. I always like the people that saw Bigfoot. You know, you watch a lot of them, those encounters. They say it stays with you. Well, you see a fucking dog creature too, it'll stay with you. I talk about it all the time. If we were all sitting at a fucking table, well, I'd be talking about it. And it's a fun subject. Like I've always said, it's a fun subject to talk about. And it's more accepted now than it ever has been. And and not just normal people, not like everyday Joes, like people up in shit, politics, police officers, fucking lawyers, doctors, people are all talking about it. People of a lot of people of all walks of life have seen it. So it's right. Yeah, Mr. Yeah, that's right. Uh, you'd rather face the devil than see that. Hey, it ain't far from it, is it? I got it. It's about right there. You know what I mean? It didn't have the fucking horns or the pitchfork, but or the tail. Well, it did have a tail. Well, depending. Uh, from what I've heard. So some do, some don't out here. So I don't know. Um, more talk now without. Yeah. Well, let me back up here. What are you talking about, S. Hagen? The ones in Kentucky? I read that a minute ago. What do you mean? Uh, is it a video or something? We always know if you got videos, y'all send them to me and send them to my emails. I will get them, I guess, eventually. If any of y'all have sent me an email and I haven't replied back to you, it ain't because that I don't reply back to people or anything like that to y'all. I just may not have got it, or I hell if I know. I'm gonna have to like take it down and then put it back up and see if I can fix it. It's been doing this shit for a while. But actually quit. Well, I don't know. It actually maybe it's on their end. It ain't on my end. I don't know. Hell, maybe they're watching me. Who knows? They don't like what I have to say anyway. So yeah. But I was up there where I'm working at right now is the holler I was born in. You know, y'all that video that I put up showed y'all where I was from. That's the holler I live. We're working in the holler I was born in, and like it's like if where it's at is like there's a back road. My dad's buried on it, and if you take that road, it's like say 10 miles. If you take it all the way to the end, it'll bring you out in Rogersville, and the mountains there, you know, like with Summer Wells. I mean, it's all connected. So like, it's hard. I don't know. It's not all that far. It's like everything's like Rogersville and all like it's like in a bowl, like right. Well, like where that shit with Summer Wells happened with them where they I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened, but I was gonna say take. I guess somebody took her, or worse, with you know, they've got that case so screwed up. I don't know what to believe. But all the mountains, the mountains there, they're all connected. So right there where she's at, if you you could walk those mountains, you'd probably walk right up to where they live. You know, if and the way it looks, the mountains are right there around the property where she was from or she lived. So it would all run right up through there. That's the way those mountains run. So if you start from that holler and you wanted to walk it, you could walk that mountaintop and you would end up there if you wanted to be. So if you wanted to hunt it and walk it, so that's the way it would be. And it's a good distance because she did live a good ways up there, but from Rogersville, but it's still right. I mean, it's still part of Hawkins County. It's just like that's like where I'm from. I call it the backside, and that's really where she's at, the backside. So if you took the mountain, you'd be right there. You know, after probably hell, I don't know, half a day's walk, probably. If you want to walk the mountaintop. So yeah. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. Good night, and see you too. Um, I'll be back home. Don't worry. I'm trying to get my damn what is it, your mojo or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Trying to get it going again. I'll get it going again. It's not far as the crow flies, right? Bless you too, Miss Ruby. Don't ever give up. That's right. Uh, I'll tell her too. I'll tell Julie. Who else in here anyway? Okay, Molly, you still on? Okay, he said it's huge, makes horrible high pitched noise at night. Sounds like a baby, bigger than a bear, and has a huge wingspan. A huge wingspan. And this is your buddy, Moth? And this is your buddy in Ohio. He's talking about this thing. Is this what he's said he's seen? Have they got anything around there that, like, I mean, have they got like any kind of legends around there about such a creature or anything like that? They do. Mothman? Is that what it is? Is that what he thinks it is, Mothman? Or is that what it is, Mothman? Mothman, that's the thing that happened in what, was it Virginia? Or West Virginia? Is that where the Mothman? I was trying to think where that happened at. Sounds like a fun day. Yeah. Like Jeepers Creepers. Hey, yeah. Jeepers Creepers. Hey, I watched that movie the other night. You don't know. Well, the Mothman, I mean, the Mothman was what, supposed to be headless? You remember, Justin? It got tied in with it got tied in with aliens. What was the guy's name? Damn it. You know what I'm talking about. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, yeah. Now, what was the fucking Man in Black? What was his name? The Ingrid Cole. Is that what it was? Ingrid Cole. He's tied in with the Mothman, right? Yep, headless. Yep. I mean, a wingspan. It's kind of hard to fucking say that something didn't happen when you got so many fucking people that saw this thing. Yeah, Ingrid Cole. That's it. And yeah, if any of y'all have never seen it, read about Ingrid Cole. Okay, now you talk about Mothman. Y'all that don't know, go check Mothman out and read about Ingrid Cole. Because this is some fucking shit that this'll fucking, if you have never read about it, it'll fucking open your eyes a little bit. It happened in what, Ingrid Cole, the thing with Ingrid Cole, it happened in the late 60s, wasn't it? Yeah, it's not too far away from West Virginia. I mean, the east part of Ohio, depending on north or south, you would be real close to West Virginia. So, I mean, so many people saw the Mothman that, I mean, it's hard to even just say, fuck, you can't, how do you blow a story like that away? You just can't say, oh, fuck that story and it can't be true. Look how many people fucking witnessed it. I mean, you really going to try to discredit that many people? I mean, it happened like at the bridge collapse. It had a bridge collapse. Okay, people saw this thing on top of the bridge right before this thing collapsed, killed all these people. They say every time something bad happens, the Mothman appears. They're like, or there, it's like that's the story. That's the legend. The Mothman. I don't think it's been solved for a long time, but to my recollection. But Ingrid Cole. Read about Ingrid Cole and the Mothman. Yeah, that's a hell of oh yeah, that's a good, yeah, you'll like that. It depends who's looking. That's right. Right. That's where we want to. You want to move to West Virginia? Married. My buddy's from West Virginia. Yep. My good buddy. I got a good buddy who lives in West Virginia. Uh, and well, I've never asked him about none of these stories. I haven't talked to him in a little while, but I had another buddy out of Ohio. He died the other day, so yeah. Coming down with something, I will check that out. Injury code, yeah, check in injury code. I can't believe y'all don't know injury code. Oh God, y'all gonna be like, hey, y'all, hey, injury. Can you read that story on injury code? Y'all gonna be a little freaked out. Y'all ever heard of those shadow people? The shadow people, if especially like he's tied in with like the shadow people and extraterrestrials, and with the Mothman, because during the time of the Mothman, the injured cold thing happened, and this is, I mean, this is, just check it out. Y'all know, you'll see what I'm talking about. They'll like it, won't they, Justin? It's good. It's good. It's really good. Uh, After I started digging into it, it's just like I was like just blown fucking away by it. It's just one of them stories that I liked real well. But it was all supposed to be true. So Florida sucks. Why's Florida suck? Well, I mean, yeah. Well, depending on where you live, there, I guess it could. Men in Black too. Yeah, that's injured codes tied in with the Men in Black. Yo, Men in Black. Yep, you're right, is Hagen. Yep, Men in Black, extraterrestrials, Mothman, and Shadow People. You been having nightmares? Hey, something like injured code. Hey, you watch some shit like that, it'll take him nightmares right away. That's why I watch horror movies. Hell, uh, they don't bother me at all. I can hear fucking chainsaws cutting up people. It don't bother me at all. I love that shit. Uh, where is my fucking charger? I know I just had it, son of a bitch. Where you at, charger? Oh, there it is. Uh, oh, Lanya Loaf. Yeah, we did a video. Yeah, yeah, actually got a video on here. On some on injury code. Uh, it's on. I know the name of it. I can't think of it right now. Uh, Blew your trailer apart. What, the hurricane? Oh, a hurricane or what? What blew your trailer apart? And Dolly, I wish you luck with the this. Uh, Hell, watch you something scary. I promise it'll take them nightmares away from you. I'm not. Oh God, yeah, nightmares suck. Damn, I used to have them about. I used to have them about spiders and snakes all the time. And my grandmother used to say, that's the devil trying to get a hold on you. Trying to get a hold of you. And uh, it used to be horrible. And I would be like stuck with y'all ever been asleep? I ask you this. Get your pistol. Put that hand just well, the hammer will work, but just don't pick it up in your sleep and hit yourself with it. But have you ever had a dream like, okay, you fall into a sleep, okay, and you start dreaming, but you try to come out of the dream, or you're coming out of the dream, or at least you think you're out of the dream, but you're actually still in the fucking dream. But you think you're out of the dream, and then you come out again, and you think you're out of the dream, but you're still in the dream. Y'all ever done that? Like a dream within a dream within a dream? I really don't. I don't know what the hell you call it. I've never looked it up or nothing to find out what you would call it, but it is some terrifying shit. If under the right circumstances of the dream of what you're dreaming, it can be terrifying. Uh, and you quit breathing. Well, I quit breathing. Uh, and it will fuck with you. And I mean, wake up. I jump from up out of the fucking bed screaming. I used to hate that shit. I've done it a lot. And it's crazy. And anyway, hell, I might be half crazy. I don't know, but hell, I might be full crazy. I don't know, but it sucks. Night terrors. But I ain't never been scared of the dark. I don't have. I mean, night terrors. Yeah, I can see night terrors, but I'm not scared of the dark. I actually love the dark. I take the dark over anything. I don't like light. I don't like. If it was my fucking way about it, I would. The planet would stay nighttime all the time. I love the nighttime. Sound like in a metal tunnel and water. He said it is the creepiest sound he has ever heard. I have made him tie me to it. Want to float away. Really? Yeah. Yeah. It gets crazy on certain dreams. Yeah. I've had the ones with spiders. They were, oh god, they were real bad. Man, they just kept chasing me, and I would run, and I mean, it felt so fucking real. I could remember jumping out of windows, running through woods, and it just, the more that I tried, the faster they got, and I would always fucking jump up screaming, or come. Oh god, I mean, I'd wake a whole fucking house up about it sometimes. And my dad did the same shit. It was crazy. I guess I get them sometimes. What, you're not? Oh, but you're not asleep. I don't like that feeling, like, you're right before, like you're right, like like right before you go into a dream, like that. You're in that in and out conscious state, like, you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you start like dreaming, but you're still, it's kind of like what you're talking about. You're saying you're awake, but it's kind of like that, I guess. But it could be paranormal. Yes, Molly has a channel. He said I sound like, wait a minute, let me back it up here. Wouldn't say nightmares, but man, it's more like yeah, I bet you making those jokes. Yeah. Oh god, Hurricane Ian and tornado Mary. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's just recent. What are you talking about, Dolly? It's just recent. Wait a minute. Let me back up here. With wait a minute. Oh, any movies about Indrid Cold? Yeah, I think there is. I've only stuck to the stuff with videos on here and stuff. I've never even checked to see if there's any movies on Indrid Cold. It is 5 years ago. I've had sleep paralysis coming off. I had no idea what was on that. Good, dog. Yeah, that's, well, like when I would like when I was talking about those dreams within a dream within a dream. See, I drink a lot, and like when I wouldn't drink, that's when I'd have those, and they would get. I mean, they'd get worse and worse and worse and worse. And now I haven't drunk in years, and I don't even have dreams anymore. I mean, I don't have any dreams. But I used to have them real bad. I had one that was so fucked up. I'll never talk about it on here, but it was probably the most fucking realest thing I ever had. I'll talk a little bit about it, but it was so fucking real. I woke up screaming and crying in my sleep, and woke the whole damn house up, and because it was bad, and why didn't my fucking charger work? It was about my mom and dad and them. And, oh my god, it was horrible. Can't get my freaking charger to work. What the hell's going on here? But I don't like any type of dreams, and I'm glad I don't dream anymore. Hypnagogic hallucinations. Hypnagogic hallucinations. Best and entry code is Heller Season 2. Documentary Eyes of the Mothman. Yeah. I've never even watched that Hellier, I don't think. Hellier, that's a show. So I know I've seen little bits and pieces of it, but I never watched it. And Eyes of the Mothman I've never seen either. I've always stayed to more of what they got on here, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. Should I write all about Edward Code and his companions on the ship? Really? He moved to another state on a border river. Andrew, oh God, you'll love Andrew Code. He's a creepy dude. Yeah, yeah, he is. There's no shit. Hey, yeah, no, shoot. Heck no, hey, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to, That's almost like, damn, I don't know. I'm sure that was frightening, but I'm glad you don't. Hell no. No, I'm glad too. I am very glad. I wish mine away, actually. I know it sounds stupid. I actually wished them and prayed them away. They got too damn real. I used to have them real bad. I used to do it. Oh man, well, maybe I'll talk about it on here one of these days. But it was crazy. I even thought I was crazy at one point. What the hell is my fucking? Damn it! I'm gonna kill that. Got it working. He was in West Virginia. I think it was West Virginia. It was West Virginia, wasn't it, Justin? Injury code. He was in West Virginia. It was where the shit with Mothman happened. Wasn't it? That's why it's all tied. They tried to tie it together in it, or put it all together or something. If I remember correctly. He ended up in Point Pleasant with Mothman. That's why. Yeah, that's why it's all tied in. Yeah, that's right. Some believe he created the high strangeness there. Yeah. Yeah. We did a video on this. It's on here. I'm thinking it's still. I know it's on here. Yeah, it's still on here. I'll have to go back and look at the name. I'll have to get y'all the name. So he moved to Ohio. He said a border river. Hey, Ohio. Is it what did he move to Ohio, Justin? Now you got me interested. Well, you think about it, West Virginia's right there. I mean, the one thing about the Mothman, it has glowing eyes. So remember that. Did your buddy say anything about glowing eyes? They're big. They're huge. But it's headless. It's a headless creature, but it has big freaking glowing eyes. It has eyes where the head should be. So I can't remember the state he moved to. He had a tiny row house. it's like I was trying to remember about him. The one thing about him, Andrew Cole. Uh, Nothing good happened when he showed up, did it? That's part of the shit with him. Nothing good happened when he was there or whatever. If I remember correctly, I don't remember if he said going. That's what they are, ain't it, Justin? The Mothman's headless with big red glowing eyes, isn't it? The eyes are where the head should be, and it has a massive wingspan, and it always shows up right before some kind of tragic fucking events happen. Um, People in West Virginia swear by it, so and has been seen many times there. Uh, and so has Injured Code, but Injured Code is, like I said, into the shadow people. It's high strangeness is what it is, and that's why I mean, Justin, that's why we did those videos on here of high strangeness. Uh, and that's part of the one with Injured Code, and one of them is, and I can't remember the name of it. It's on here. Y'all just have to go through my thing. It's on there. It's I don't think it says high strangeness though. It's Lord no. Injured Code shows up. Get the hell away. Same with Mothman. Just leave the whole town if one shows up. That's what I say. Yeah, yeah. It's bad when they come. Yeah, and Injured Code. Damn it, I'm trying to think. What is his deal? There's a deal with him. What is the deal if you come in contact with Injured Code? There's some kind of deal. I don't know what is it. I can't remember. Justin. He, God damn it, how can I not know this? That's just because I'm not been on here in a while, not been doing this for a while. Uh, Damn, I know as well too. Uh, he, God damn, I'm my fucking mind cloud brain, you know. But anyway, well, see, I would be with you. Like, if you was to see one of these things, if you see one of them, the Mothman, or get the hell away. That's what yeah. But if your buddy's seeing it and nothing bad's happened, then it can't. I don't believe it'd be Mothman. I ain't saying that it ain't, but I know about every time that they saw the Mothman in West Virginia, something bad happened. Some kind of tragedy happened, and it was pretty big every time. Like they had that big bridge collapse. That wasn't the only thing. It was some other stuff. Um, I forget how many got killed on the bridge. It was several. Uh, if the dimensions will get really messed up around there. But it was something else about it. And give me one second. Let me go find this video. We done that video a minute ago. It's been a while. Okay, hold up. Mothman prophecies. Andrew Cole, the grinning man, creature. Yeah, he's got that crazy ass smile. Yeah, shows him fucking big white, all the big teeth. Yeah, about him, and it says he was in Marietta, Ohio, and he saw the air. He saw the aircraft. Don't stay away so long. All right, Mary. Good night. I'm reading about him. And it says, I don't know, but I've got to get caught up on all this stuff, man. Again, I don't like. I ain't gonna sit there and do that because I need to get caught back up on it. if you have what all do you have on him about where he moved to another state? I thought he left. He'd never been seen again when it came. From what I remember, I didn't know he like they said he went to another state. I didn't read. I'd never seen that. I thought he'd left and nobody he had been heard from again. Andrew Cole. That's a hell of a name too, isn't it? That's just that name is. You know what? It might be. You know, he might be bad dude or something, but that name is pretty bad. Uh, uh, I didn't know he did. I didn't know he did. I didn't know he went to another state though. That's crazy. Uh, but I'm about to get off here, y'all. I've got a couple things I got to do. Uh, Justin, I'll check back and see, look for your email, but I went on there and I didn't see it. Um, but we need to hook up and do some videos for damn sure. I'm gonna try to get back on it, and you know, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I was put that when I sent you an email, but I don't know if I want to just stay with the do them all. And well, no, I like the lives too though, but like I've always said, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do. There is a lot of videos on him. I'm going to check it out now. So good night, everyone. Good night, Dolly. And but I will send you another email, and I'll look for see if I can find the one you sent, or I'll let you know anyway if I find it. But I'm getting off here. I got some things I got to do, and guys, y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming checking the video out. I just wanted to say what's up. It's been fun, and I will get another video set or another live set up here real soon, and hopefully everything will go a lot better. Uh, but I'll holler at you here. I'll holler at you tomorrow, Justin. I'll holler at you now. I'll holler at you tomorrow. I'm not going to. I didn't mean to stay away this long, but I'm just gonna stay. I guess what I'll do on here, if I stay with YouTube, I'm gonna stay away from stay away from the political side of it. I'll say that. Uh, yeah, you too, Molly. And if you haven't, like I said, if I'll go in there and check that, see if you where you sent that to, and check it out. But anytime you ever have any video, I'm curious to hear your buddy's story. I'd like to hear more about this. So see if you can get all the information you can, and maybe we can do a video about it if he would like to, or you would like to, or whoever. If he would, be down with it, we could do a video. We could put it together and do a video. So, but y'all, thank you for watching, and I'm off here. And good night. See y'all.